Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 75. We are the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
And we are joined this week by our good friend, Kristen Keane.
I found this. Oh my god. This is Omega. But hi, I'm Kristen.
Omega lol. Yeah, I was like, what is she doing down there? She like trying to be like, hey.
I was, and then the cat was there, so I was like, I'm gonna.
Fucking Jesus.
Bring her
So,
with me.
Kristen, before we get started, I'm gonna say something to the viewers of this episode. This is our take 2 right now of this episode.
Yep.
So these first 10 minutes or so may not be as authentic as Kristen would like them to be because we had to restart because Dave's stream just ended randomly. So we're back, redoing the entire intro. So Kristen, before we get started with the interview, what are some things that people need to know about you that they may not know about you?
I think last time we established that I like to laugh, I like to cry,
Yeah.
I work a lot. I have 2 cats, as you can clearly see. That was one of them. I work for Disney, and I used to play the flute.
What's the other
That's where
cat's
we were
name?
at. Alpha.
Real
Alpha
original.
and Omega. It's
Yeah.
the 2 sides of Space Mountain, where I used to work.
Oh. Speaking of where you used to work, what do you do in Disney? Because we covered
That's a
that
beautiful
5
transition.
5 minutes ago, but what do you do again
Let's wrap it
Yeah.
up.
for the
What do you got?
viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I work in attractions at Dinosaur and Triceratops Spin in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's crazy. You know, I don't remember that. I can only remember I'm kidding. I'm not going to say that.
Dave, when was the last time you were at Disney?
Senior year, so 2017.
2017.
Oh yeah,
So
I remember
yeah.
because that was when I was in the college program and I came to see you guys at Disney Springs.
Did you go to
Yes.
all 4 parks, Dave?
There's only 4?
And Disney Springs.
I thought there were
Yeah.
5.
Well, Disney Springs.
Okay.
4, and then there's like water parks. But there's
Neither they didn't go
4.
to the water parks.
Yeah, we didn't go to fucking water parks in February. You kidding me?
They're not even open, I don't think so.
So what do you remember most about your trip, Dave?
I don't remember much of
Because
these.
you don't remember Animal Kingdom, apparently.
Okay, no. Well, I remember what Kristen's working at now. I just didn't know that it was called Dino whatever.
Dino Land.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
The ride itself is Dinosaur.
Dinosaurin.
And that's the one with the Jeeps, and like it's going like.
Yeah, it's really bumpy.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Like an
So
off-roading experience, yeah.
I
It's
remember.
like a roller coaster
But it's-
simulation show.
Yeah.
It's neither.
Is it a show or a ride? What?
It's a ride.
Okay, it's a ride.
It
Just
is
wanted to
not
clear.
a show. You watch a show in the beginning before you go on the ride,
Right.
but it is a ride itself on a track.
Well,
So
it's
I.
on a Jeep.
You're in a Jeep on a track.
Oh, I thought she said truck.
That's right, I said it's on a Jeep.
Yeah. I was like, what is she saying? Yeah, Joe said truck.
Track.
On a truck.
Track.
Um.
Joe, stop making fun of me.
I'm sorry.
So, anyways, I remember. So yeah, I remember that. I'm trying to think of the park. So Animal Kingdom. I remember that. I remember that Yeti thing. That one was pretty cool.
Dave, that Yeti thing, by the way, is called Expedition Everest.
Yeah. But there's a Yeti there, so who cares?
That's
Yeah.
a roller coaster.
That one is a roller coaster.
You didn't ride my attraction.
Yeah, I did not even know that was a thing until you started working there.
Yep.
Because we had all these dumb check-in times, you know? It was like you had to worry about when you're getting back, or your teacher would
Yeah, and
fucking.
you can't take up 20 minutes on a
Yeah.
safari to check in, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
What else was there? That's Animal Kingdom. I think I did. Oh, the Tree of Life. Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, you
Pandora
were there
wasn't
before
open yet.
Pandora, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Pandora?
Avatar, you know that movie
Light
with
of
all the people?
Passage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's there now, and
Oh.
that was actually probably opened like right after you left.
That opened May 27th, 2017. Because
Yeah, so
I
like
was...
right after you left. Fucking Jesus, Kristen.
I just remember because I was one of the first, well, not one of the first people on the ride, but I went opening day, and I waited 3 hours in line.
Was it worth it?
It's a good ride.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would wait again
I
because
wouldn't.
the queue is so unique. There's so much to do, like, and interact with in the queue. Well, the inside portion of it, at least.
I wouldn't do a 3-hour wait, but I'd do like hour and a half tops.
Yeah, I maybe wouldn't do that long again, but I was with a lot of people, and we just kind of were having fun and joking around and stuff. So
I have to go back to Disney so I can now do around the world because I can drink. So I want to try that.
What park is that, Dave?
I was just gonna say.
I have no idea. What are the parks called again?
Magic Kingdom,
Okay.
Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot.
Epcot.
Good job.
Yeah. I remember Epcot. Epcot has a giant ball.
Yeah.
The ball.
That's called Spaceship Earth.
Is that the thing that like? Is that where you like take a picture of your face?
Mm-hmm.
And then so I did that. I did that with Tyler my sophomore year, when me and him like actually started becoming friends, because me and him like didn't care to like go on rides really, and we were just like chilling while everybody else was doing their own shit, and we're like, yeah, whatever, okay. And so then we went on this thing, and he he just passed out next to me. Like he was just like, I'm dead ass tired, I guess, so I'm gonna go to sleep.
Well, it's so dark in that ride.
I mean, honestly, I could have fallen asleep too, but I think I was like
Whoa.
laughing at how he just fell asleep. So yeah, I remember that in Epcot. I want to do around the world. And then Magic Kingdom. Oh no, Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios has the Ride of Terror. What's it called?
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, yeah.
Tower of Terror. That one's pretty cool.
It also has Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, that one. Oh, fucks up my neck, dude.
Yeah.
That one.
Probably did.
Oh my god, that thing's fast and bumpy.
They also have Toy Story Land now, which is new since last time you were there.
And they also have like a Star Wars thing,
And-
don't they?
Yeah,
It's Star
Galaxy's
Wars,
Edge.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Well, that one's
doesn't
more new,
exist.
right?
Star Wars
That's
or
the
Galaxy's
newest.
Edge is brand new, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like-
But they had something else Star Wars-y, right?
They
Yeah,
had-
Star Tours.
Star Tours. That's a
Tours?
simulator.
Star Tours is a simulator, yeah. Dave, do you remember at the
It's just funny hearing you say tour and her saying tour.
yeah.
Star Tours.
Dave, you remember the at the Science Museum in Rochester? That capsule that you'd get into. It was like a white vehicle, and then you'd like go underwater and look at like a shipwreck,
Oh, yeah.
and it would like move you around. That's what Star Tours is. Like you literally get into the exact same thing, and you
Okay.
go through
I don't
space.
remember that.
They have
Been to the Science Museum in Rochester?
The Strong Museum?
No, the Science Museum.
that's the Strong
no.
National
Strong.
Museum of Play.
I have never been to the Science Museum.
The Science
time.
Museum in Pittsburgh, they have a roller coaster simulator. That's pretty lit.
Simulator?
Yeah, like you get into this red. It's not white, it's red. And they pretty much just like toss you around and everything.
You get to design. Do you get to create your own roller coaster though with a bunch of different?
I don't think so. I think they just
drops and
kind of
That'd be cool.
you just sitting there and they like make you go upside down, make you do whatever.
Well, how do they simulate you going upside down?
This thing's like a 360 type thing. What are you doing?
Oh shit, that's like a real.
Did you not see that?
Well, I saw you drop
My-
something. I didn't know what it was.
My AirPod just fell out of my ear.
Oh, I thought you dropped your phone.
I actually
No.
thought I thought her phone fell.
Yeah. What, you got loose ears or something, Kristen?
I don't know.
Yo, by the way, speaking of ears, so when we went to Tyler's and Katie's, Tyler has this like ear cleaning thing with the camera that Katie got him. Bro,
Oh, those things are probably not good for your ears.
this dude took out like fucking so much shit out of my ears, and he was like, dude, I'm like in heaven right now. And I was like, you're
I've seen
disgusting.
those on TikTok, and people like post a TikTok video of them cleaning out their ear, and then like we'll post another video afterwards and be like, yeah, don't buy this product. I poked my eardrum out. I can't hear.
People are
Like,
fucking stupid.
Well, because
like,
one, if I had that myself, honestly, I wouldn't do it myself. But like Tyler did it for me because it was his,
I
and
don't
he was like,
think I would feel comfortable letting somebody clean my ears.
especially not
Like,
Tyler.
well, he literally like did everybody that was there.
Wait. Are there different things you can use, or did you all use the
He
same?
cleaned it. He cleaned it.
Okay, I'm just.
It's it's like a
Got it.
plastic
He
removable
was just
tip.
transferring the thing from ear to ear.
That little.
And even if it's a plastic tip, and he wiped it off, rinsed it off, whatever. But man, dude, I had a lot of shit in there. Holy.
Did you hear better afterwards?
No, it sounded the same. But he was because there was like stuff in there. He was like he could tell like where he was like, I'm not gonna get anything more because I don't want to poke your eardrum, whatever. He was like, I can't do that. Like maybe a doctor could probably do that, but I'm not gonna do that. And I was like,
Yeah,
thank
I'm not
you.
reaching any deeper than that.
There was one time when I was like, relax, bro. I was like, that hurt. He was like, what? And I was like, I don't know. You poked something that hurt.
Poking some shit back there.
But yeah, that thing was crazy, and it was just like weird because he like took the camera, he just like looked inside, and he was like, holy fuck, Dave, you've got some shit. He was like, this is what I've been looking for. I was like, you're nasty. You're fucking nasty.
God.
But yeah.
So, Kristen, in the previous attempt at this episode, we talked about before you worked at Animal Kingdom, you worked at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland, and you did your college program there as well. Because you've been with Disney 4 years.
Yep.
And before that, you worked. Tell us again.
Yeah, I forgot.
All right, I I worked at a daycare center with the little babies, and then before that, I worked as a camp counselor for the town of West Seneca. I worked at Tim Hortons for a little bit.
Timmy Hose.
I was a flute teacher. I gave private lessons to some kids.
Oh, by the way,
for a
flute,
bit.
the worst instrument.
God, no, we're not getting.
Anyways, go back to what you were saying. Private lessons.
What else did I do?
I don't know. I'm not you.
I feel like that was it.
Yeah, and then you bailed on Life in Buffalo and all your friends.
Yeah, it's fine. You guys are losers.
Listen, I'm coming back. Kristen has no intention of coming back.
I don't have to come back because my family's eventually coming here. So
So fuck your friends, right?
I don't have friends.
You would if you
Like-
lived in Buffalo.
Oh,
You guys are probably my only friends I have left in Buffalo, besides like a select few that I still talk to.
Wait,
And even then, I don't really.
I feel like you have friends in Florida, though.
Well,
Wait,
yeah,
okay. Do you live by
I do,
yourself?
but- No.
You have roommates.
So I just recently moved from. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roommates. I had 4 roommates Monday through Friday, and then 5 on Saturday and Sunday. Because one of my roommates has a kid, so he would go stay with his dad.
You
Monday
cannot
through
count a
Friday.
kid as a roommate.
He is. We would play video games. We hang out.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
I
now
don't play video
have,
games with my roommates.
yeah, Joe. Who even are your roommates? Honestly, I don't even know Joe's life. Honestly, I feel like.
You don't need to.
How many people do you live with, Joe?
2.
2. I talk to Joe once a week for this. That's it.
This is the only time you talk to each other.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I call my sisters literally every day.
Yeah, I would get annoyed
call
if Dave
Kara.
called me
I
every
don't
day.
really call Katie. I call Kara.
Yeah,
So Katie's got a life now. She's engaged, you know.
She's got a house.
Yeah, she's doing better than you in every aspect of her life.
Wow. They just shit on Kristen. Jesus, man.
That's, you know what? No,
I'm sorry.
that's not even fair because I moved away from home when I was 21. I've always lived. No, that's not even true. I moved out when I went to college, and I've been on my own ever
That
since.
hardly counts.
And you can be successful on your own. You don't need
You
to
can be successful. Listen, Kristen, go blast Unwritten in your car and talk to us later. All right. So, a little bit of a hiccup here, folks. As we said at the beginning of this episode, we just started re-recording, and now we're doing that again. Only now we're re-recording on Zoom because Dave's stream is fucked, and we don't know what's happening.
Would it like be my like Wi-Fi business? Like, because I know I have really bad service.
No, it would not be yours.
Yeah,
That would affect Zoom. That would not affect Dave's stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But that's all right. So we left off with me yelling at Kristen to go blast Unwritten in her car because of some shit. And then I think we, after that, before we cut out here, Kristen, I had just asked you, let's just jump right back into that, if you've done any weird Florida shit because you're officially a Florida resident. And you said no.
I said no. I have not.
She didn't know
but
exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
we didn't really know what classified as weird
Yeah,
Florida
I mean, like, I
shit.
feel like, because you're not somebody to commit a crime by
No.
any means.
No. Or am I? No, I'm
Well,
not.
but I mean, there's got to be some crazy shit that people have done.
Like, to be like, oh, he's from Florida.
Yeah.
Well, I think we established that all Florida people really don't care about life in general,
about
and
life,
especially like in this pandemic, they don't wear their masks. They fight with the workers at stores and stuff, and it's just Florida people suck.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's a hellhole of a state.
So then, what is your story from Target?
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You've been going to Target throughout this entire pandemic.
Yeah.
It's your safe
place.
place.
So it's my safe place because like it's not Walmart. Like
fuck Walmart. Walmart is Florida as a store.
Yeah. But Target is like, you can just go there and people like keep their distance from you, and they clean all the carts, and like everything just feels clean and safe, and it's Target. So like it's fun to go to Target. And I went today and nobody was wearing their freaking mask. Normally they have like a security officer standing in front, and if you walk in, he chases you down. Like I watched this guy go all the way to the back of the store once, and the security guy chased him to the back and was like, sir, you need a face covering, and he wasn't listening. But today there was nobody standing at the entrance, just letting people walk around. And if they were wearing masks, they were wearing those stupid mesh masks that have holes in them. Like, what's the point in wearing a mask if you're going to wear one that has holes in it?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. So it was the quickest Target trip I think I've ever made, because I was like, I need to get out. Too many people not wearing masks, people coughing, touching everything. It's not a fun place.
Have you gotten your vaccine, or are you getting your vaccine soon?
I'm halfway there. So I got the first shot 2 weeks ago, and my second one is May 5th.
Oh, okay.
Which one did you get?
The Pfizer. Team Pfizer.
Yes.
I get mine tomorrow. My first one.
Your first one?
Yeah. Shannon and I go and get it tomorrow. Health services.
I'm so pissed because I wanted to go through health services to get my shot. Like literally at 6 a.m. the morning they started offering them to us on the hub. I was one of the first people on, didn't get a slot, didn't get an appointment. So I put myself on the waiting list. But if you would put yourself on the waiting list, it meant they would call you if there were appointments available day of. And within 30 minutes of you getting that call, you had to show up to health services to get the shot.
Yeah.
So it would be nearly impossible to show up if you're working, you're at work, or you're super far away from health services. There would be no way to make it there in 30 minutes. They would just give the shot to somebody else. But I'm mad because I was on this wait list and then decided to just go ahead and make a different appointment at Walgreens. And I drove 45 minutes away from my house to get this shot. And as I'm pulling into the parking lot, Disney called and was like, hey, we have some times available today. Can you make it here? You have like a couple hours if you need. And I was like, I'm literally pulling in to Walgreens to get my shot, but no thanks.
My God, I didn't even do it first thing. I just they opened up more appointments, and Shannon was like, hey, do you want to do this? And I go, okay.
Well, they only offered 15 spots a day.
We had no problem.
Do you know how many cast members they have?
A lot.
A lot.
We had no problem getting an appointment for both of us are the exact same time tomorrow. There was literally no problem at all. There were millions of slots available.
Oh, I mean, I'm happy you guys at least got a spot, but I'm mad that
you got fucked over.
Yeah.
Seems like Kristen's bringing around the bad juju.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. The reason we've had to redo this 3 times is because it's me.
Yeah, Kristen's just bad luck. But yeah, so I get my first one tomorrow, and then I'm going to Buffalo from May 13th through the 16th. And then I come back, and on the 17th I get my next one. And I literally had go ahead.
Do you have off from work? The day of and the day after? Okay, good.
Not the day after, but the day of.
I did the whole I got it done to make sure my arm wasn't hurting.
The left.
Did you not
I
see that? You're supposed to do this with your arm, like spin it around so that your arm doesn't hurt after you get the shot. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, maybe you don't believe everything you see on the internet, Kristen, because you just look like a fucking moron.
Literally in Walgreens in the middle of the aisle, just going.
He did it in public.
Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with you?
Because my arm hurt. I had to drive 45 minutes home.
That's funny.
You're a child.
So did your arm hurt at all?
Yes.
Yeah, how about that?
But it didn't hurt until I was trying to go to sleep. Like I couldn't sleep. I was up I slept maybe 2 hours the whole night.
Damn,
I
it hurt that
taped-
bad.
Yeah, I duct taped frozen peas to my arm and fell asleep on it. And I woke up with the peas in my bed.
I bet they
To
were
pee in your bed?
Yeah.
You didn't pee in your bed? That's disgusting.
fucking unbelievable.
Peas.
Yeah.
I'm
Jesus
getting.
Christ.
I scheduled mine for next week Friday,
Second or first?
the 30th.
Second shot. or
Oh!
first?
I was like the 2nd or 1st of May. No, it's the 30th of April. You dipshit. The first one. The first
First
one.
one. Got
So I did it on a Friday because just in case I have to call in
it.
3-day weekend. And then my next one is 3 weeks after that, which is whatever,
Yeah.
the
Sometime
13th
in May.
or the 15th or whatever. I don't know what it
Math
is.
is hard.
Yeah, I'm not looking at a calendar. I'm a visual person. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't make my. I mean, I kind of want it to, so I don't have to go to work. But like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be like run down and feel like I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. I feel like the second shot does more than the first on that.
Mm-hmm. Or I've heard if people just get the Johnson and Johnson one, like that one.
That one kills you, doesn't it?
That one
Yeah.
just murders you. Yeah. You are
Yeah.
dead after you get that one.
And now
Wait, so-
you can't. They're not even offering it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't some ladies like blood pressure like spike?
No, they have
After
blood
that-
clots.
Blood clots.
Like six
That's-
people got blood clots.
See, this is why you don't get the fucking shot until everybody gets it, and then you go.
Anyways,
Anyways,
why you don't just get Johnson and Johnson? That's fine.
Kristen, when is your second one?
May 5th.
Okay, so you'll get your second one before me, so you can let me know.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have you back on, Kristen, so you can let us know how you're
Oh, okay, sure. And then everything will go to shit.
Yeah.
So-
and
and
I'll
I'll be feeling like shit. So
question that we ask regularly on this podcast.
Mhm.
If you were stranded on an island for 2 years, like you're going to get rescued from this island, and the island provided everything you needed to survive. So there was food, there was water, you're good to go. What 3 things are you going to bring with you on the island?
like food, like what? Like just 3
Three things,
in
because you have
general?
the
'Cause
food's
you've
there,
got
the
food,
water's there.
You've got water, and you're going to get rescued
Ah.
eventually. So
You're
like,
gonna
don't
get
bring
rescued.
a fucking boat.
So like, what are you doing to make sure you don't go crazy? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm bringing.
My
Trace.
phone.
Okay. Classic.
Can I bring a friend?
Sure.
I guess.
I thought you didn't have any.
Yeah, I thought you didn't have any friends, Kristen.
Well, like I do, but I don't have. I just like to say I don't have friends, but I don't think anybody would want to come and be stranded on an island with me.
That's a good point. I would rather die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Noted.
Give me my own island where there's no food, no water, no rescue.
Jesus.
I'll be happier there.
So I'll bring my phone. I'll bring a friend that's not Joe, but maybe it could be a male friend.
What the fuck?
Not Joe though. Joe's not allowed to come.
What the hell?
You mean to tell me you wouldn't bring Shannon?
On a deserted island with me?
Yeah.
No, because she's not a thing. She's a person.
Okay.
Get fucked.
That's fair. That's
Just
fair. Wow.
sidestepping the question.
Okay, well then I won't bring a friend if you're gonna go that route.
No, Kristen,
I'll
if
bring
you want
my-
to bring a dude to fuck while you're on the island, go right ahead.
Hi, Mom. I don't know. I don't have a very interesting life, and I don't do many things that.
Kristen, you got to bring more than your phone. Come on.
Do you like reading?
No.
Oh
Do
my
you
god.
like,
Would you bring your flute? Entertain yourself with some music?
No.
Yeah. Guess there's the flute
I don't.
sucks.
I haven't played my flute.
Well, she
No.
doesn't want to. She want to sprain her wrist.
Just want to get
So.
carpal tunnel on the island.
All right, let's try and think for you. Your phone. We'll do things here, no humans.
Yeah, no human.
Your phone. So that's pretty much like an all type of all around thing because you can like watch movies on there. You can.
That's assuming there's Wi-Fi on this island, of course. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you didn't say that, so like, it could be true. You could figure it out.
I didn't say there wasn't. I just said there.
So,
Assuming
yeah,
there's
so
Wi-Fi on the island, you can bring your phone and watch movies.
So
But if
there's
that being the
Wi-Fi.
case, it's a fucking resort. You're not on a deserted island anymore.
Sure. Either way, there's something to do on your phone.
I'd probably bring. Okay, I'm not really good with being resourceful and like creating shelter for myself, so maybe I'd bring a tent.
There you go.
Oh.
That's
Because
good.
like I literally would not know how to do that shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about like
Maybe
honestly though, I'd bring a pizza. Even though I have food,
Just
I'd bring
a
a pizza.
one-time,
why?
one-time use pizza.
One time you used to like, okay, you're gonna be on this island. I'm like, okay, let me take my pizza over here first for my first day.
Like, all right, first night in, boom, eating this pizza.
You eat your pizza cold because you don't have like a microwave or anything to heat it
cold
up.
pizza's fine.
I take
Ooh.
bamboo leaves, put it over the fire, warm it up, boom. Or bamboo sticks,
I wouldn't know
Couple
how to
leaves.
start a fire either, so
So maybe bring
matches.
matches.
a lighter, matches.
Or a lighter,
Yeah.
yeah, because if it rains, you want a lighter. You don't want matches.
Yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
there you go. You got matches, you've got your phone, and you've
lighter.
got a tent.
I don't like that though. I don't like that
Yeah,
though.
it's a
yeah,
pretty
lighter.
shitty list, honestly.
Yeah, it's honestly probably the worst answer we've gotten on this podcast.
Wait, what did last week say?
Jasmine said,
He has a name.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even remember what Jasmine said, honestly. I don't remember anybody's answer.
All I know is this was not the best.
So you got a tent. Would you bring like a bed or something, or you're sleeping on the ground?
Oh yes, didn't she say someone said a pillow?
You're
Oh
only
yeah, Jasmine said a
limiting-
pillow.
You're only limiting us to 3 things. So if
That's a
I bring
lot
a
of
pillow,
things.
I'm gonna
But you
need it-
couldn't even come up with 3 things.
You said phone and a guy to sleep with.
That's all you said. So if we gave you 10 things, you'd be able to get 1 still.
But I wouldn't need a pillow because there's sand. Sand is
Comfortable to sleep on.
Yeah, it could be.
Dude, yeah, but this is the sand, right? How do you sleep? Shoulder?
Me? Did
Yeah.
you call me dude? You're talking to me?
Hey, dude is a
No.
blanket
First
term.
of all, I didn't
Well, I
say
thought you were
dude at
talking
all.
to him.
I didn't say
You
any gender type thing. Did I?
I'm pretty
No,
sure
we
you
don't
said
talk
dude.
about genders on this podcast, Dave. This is a family friendly 2021 podcast.
Family
I
friendly,
sleep on
neutral.
okay. I sleep on my stomach, and I like
Ugh.
put my arm.
Well, I think you're gonna want a pillow then.
Yeah, you're on
No, I
fucking-
use my arm.
Oh,
I
okay.
sleep like this.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing in your sleep?
But
don't know.
so do you put your arm on the pillow?
Either on the pillow or on my bed.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I guess
Because I was gonna say the
Or
sand's
sometimes it's
not
like-
gonna be like it's gonna be like that, so your neck's gonna be all fucked up. But
Where are all these fucking rules coming from? Who's to say the sand's gonna be like that?
Have you ever been on the beach, Kristen? Sand is always like that.
No, you can make a pillow out of sand. You can.
You let me know how that goes, making a pillow out of sand. And that after 2 years of getting rescued off this island, you're gonna have fucking scoliosis up the wazoo.
Trust me, I'm gonna have lots of problems if I'm stranded on a fucking deserted island for 2 years. So I'm gonna have more problems than scoliosis, buddy.
okay, me and Joel showed up. 3 things, Kristen. Just go, say 'em. What do you bring?
Okay, my phone, a tent, and a blanket.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one. I don't think we've had blanket yet.
Good.
Because I can make a pillow out of the sand.
Yeah, you could make a
Can't
blanket
make a
out of the
blanket.
leaves, but
They're so scratchy.
Yeah, but she said she's not resourceful.
that's true. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
That's fair.
I could probably figure that out though.
You might be able to find
Kristen, if you're not resourceful, how the fuck are you gonna eat?
you just said food is provided.
You
so it
said
doesn't
there's
fucking matter.
food provided.
Yeah, there's not. I don't mean like there's just a buffet of endless desserts for her to choose from. I mean, there's food on the island she has to get herself. There's fruits hanging from trees. There's wild animals roaming around for you to spear and murder.
Okay, well, if the fruits are hanging from the trees, I'm not.
Wait, are you a
very good
vegetarian, Kristen?
No,
Okay.
Now, Kristen loves chicken nuggies.
I do love my chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets is like my family. But it's a vine. God, you uncultured swine.
Jesus Christ.
If there's fruit hanging from the trees, I could probably figure out how to get that down.
I think within 2 years she'd figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
She'd learn. You could also find a big enough fish for your pillow too.
Just kind of throughout the night.
Well, yeah.
I don't like fish. I don't like seafood.
Yeah, you're gonna learn to like seafood on a deserted island when you run out of wild pigs to kill.
Yeah. You gotta craft a spear.
I don't even think I could kill the pigs. I wouldn't be able to do
Kristen,
it.
I can tell you right now, you're not surviving 2 years on fruit from
I am not
trees.
getting off this island.
They're gonna come rescue your corpse.
After a week of eating leaves and grains of sand.
You're like, it's an island salad.
You'll just stab a wild boar.
Yeah, you'll go crazy enough to where you'll kill an animal.
It's gonna be like the scene in a movie where like you duck down under the frame of the camera and then you come up and you got like the black thing.
You just smeared. But it's all just more
spear.
sand. You're just using sand for everything.
You get the spear, and that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's fucking dirt.
Jesus Christ. Dave, take it away with another question.
Yeah, let's see.
What, do you have a list?
No, there's dirt on my paper.
My back is so sweaty right now.
My pits are sweaty. Kristen, how you doing?
I'm not sweaty. I don't know if you can see. I have a fan blowing on me.
Yeah, I also have a fan on, but it's not fucking doing anything for me.
Yeah, I was confused right away. First of all, when you had a sweatshirt on.
There's a fan right there, and it's cold in here.
Okay, that's good. So you don't got AC or anything?
My room has no insulation, so it's fucking trash. If it's hot outside, it's hot in my room. If it's cold outside, it's freezing in my room.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I hate my room.
Okay. Any more? Oh, Kristen, another question
Yeah.
we ask our guests. If you had to, did we ask? No, I haven't talked to her in 17 years. I haven't asked her this question. If you were to fight a goose, sorry, I reworded it wrong.
Oh, geez.
If you had, Joe, can you ask this question? I can't get it out of my fucking mouth.
Kristen, if you had no choice but to fight a goose or a deer, both of them wanted to fight
Stop it. Just ask the question right there.
Which would you rather fight?
A goose?
You'd rather fight a goose than a deer?
Yeah, I'm like afraid of deer.
Eat shit, Dave. Eat it.
Why?
Because that's the correct answer, Kristen. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Why would you
Dave-
rather fight a deer over a goose?
So now let me tell you this. The question that was originally asked, it's changed over
It is not changed.
Yes,
We
it has.
determined from the very beginning that the deer also wanted to murder your ass, just like the goose did.
Yeah, so either way, the deer, first of all, when I answered that question, I said the deer because the deer's just gonna run away because deers are little bitches. But then we're like, okay, no, the deer both of them want to fight you. And I still said the deer because I'm just gonna body slam this thing.
Yeah, which
into
is
the ground.
fucked.
No, it's not, dude. Or you
Dave
just
was like, he's gonna run at me. I'm gonna grab him by the antlers and just fucking swing myself on his back and
start
ride
riding
him into
him.
off into the sunset.
I'm just start
Well,
riding
you
him.
can just like grab a goose by the neck and
Oh, you think?
That's what I
Toss it,
said,
yeah.
Kristen. That is exactly
Yeah.
what I said.
yeah.
You think that while you're trying to grab it, he's not gonna fucking grab onto your finger?
Listen, geese don't even
Geese.
have teeth.
Goose.
Yo,
Geese don't even have teeth, so they're not fucking doing shit. Like, yeah, their beaks might hurt, their bite might not feel good, but I'm still grabbing that motherfucker by the neck.
Kristen, let me ask you this: if a goose was like 10, 15 feet away from you, it jumped up, started flying at your face, I bet you any money, anybody would be like, "Oh shit," and duck. And then this thing would be all over you, right? A deer, you just see this thing, it's on the ground, you're waiting for it,
And it's gonna murder you.
But here's the
Jom.
thing. If a goose or a deer are charging at me, I'm more gonna run away from the deer.
Yeah.
Because those things are big.
Yeah.
Some of them can be really big.
Yeah.
Some of them can be really big.
Yeah, a goose could be really big too.
They're not as big as a deer. No goose will ever be the size of a deer.
Yeah.
That is true. But at least
and most of the time, geese just run away from you, fly away from you.
I don't know. There's plenty of evidence of geese attacking people.
Okay, and and
both the animals want to fight you. Yeah,
they both want to fight you because a deer would run away quicker than a goose.
100%. Yeah. In a real world situation, the deer would always run away before the goose did.
I think so.
Yeah.
If
it was an angry goose, let's because like most geese would fly away, but like there's some angry fucking geese out there.
Any goose that I've walked next to, they're all hissing at me.
How many geese are you walking next to?
Well, I was running on the track.
It's just a casual thing.
The West Seneca West track one time, and there were like 20 geese just laying on the track, and I had to run like by them, and they were just all fucking hissing at me.
Yeah, in a real world situation, the goose is gonna leave after the deer leaves, but
they got their territorial bitch issues. Yeah.
But like that's why I also brought up the scenario of like if you approach like a baby deer, the mother is not gonna run away from you. It's gonna fucking charge at your ass.
Yeah.
So like you're fucked either way.
Yeah.
Speaking of deer, I love little segues. Baby deers, I mean.
Stop saying deers, Dave.
Did I say deers?
Twice now, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck me. Whatever. Speaking of baby deer, Joe, you remember the one time that I was mowing the lawn with the big bush hog?
Yeah.
Well, Kristen, we got this big bush hog lawnmower that attaches to a tractor. This thing's like ginormous.
Wait,
so,
I feel like I know this story.
You might, but I'm going to tell the podcast anyways.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to remember if it's where it's going. I think it is.
I'm cutting the grass on the giant, like tall grass, tall weeds on the farm. And I'm like a few rows in, hot, sweaty day, shirt off, drinking some lemonade. You know how I be. And I'm coming back up a row and I hear this loud squeal. And I'm like, I mean, this thing like was ear piercing. And I turn around and I see this fawn just sitting in the grass. And I'm like, no shot did I just kill this thing. Like I ran over this thing with whatever. So I walk up to it and it's alive, but I'm pretty sure I broke its leg or something. And so now I'm sitting there like wondering what I should do. And like, I don't know how far away, maybe like 50 yards, a little bit more. Just standing in the forest was this deer mom just
staring you down.
Just locked. And she's like stomping her feet. Like, but she's not like, and she's just like inching forward. Like they do when they, I don't know if you've ever seen a deer like stomp and walk forward at the same time, but I've seen it happen to me a couple times because I guess I just piss them off. But they like sway when they like, they like bob their head when they're like, I don't know what they do, but they like have a little rhythmic movement to it. But man.
So this thing was coming at you. I can't hear anything you're saying, Kristen.
I can't even hear what she's saying.
Do that one more time. I'm crying. It was a perfect reenactment.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Okay. I don't know if I can do it again. Let's do it. You know, they're like
It's a one-time thing.
They're like fucking. Oh shit.
That is too fucking funny.
Dude, that's what they do though. They have like a rhythmic, like they stomp
Step
and
to
then
the-
like
yeah.
they sway. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? So this mom
What
was
the
like,
fuck's going on?
it's like, you ever see it in like a movie or something? If you see an animal's hoof come up, like not the direction that it's supposed to be, they look so fake and they like come
Yeah.
up. That's what it was like. You know, its hoof was like up here and they're like,
Oh yeah.
what's going
Near
on?
its face.
But yeah, this thing
And then it stood up and it was like, "Yo, square the fuck up, bitch."
yeah. I think they get on their hind lanes and punt
That is broke.
I think they get up on their back legs
Yeah,
and
they can do that.
like throw one punch, but then they'd be back down. They could box for a
They
second.
could box for a hot second.
That's what they
Jesus
do. So
Christ.
but yeah, that was a crazy one.
Dave, do you want to ask the
crazy
final question?
Could not breathe for a second.
Yeah, we
Okay.
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you were dead
just heard-
silent.
The final question. Which animal wins in a fight? A silverback gorilla or a grizzly bear?
A gorilla?
Nah, she's on the losing side, obviously.
Yeah. Kristen, you really, you had me there. You were on my side with the goose and deer, but you lost it with the bear and gorilla.
So
Why now, Kristen? Why? Why is a gorilla winning in a fight against a grizzly bear?
Because I feel like gorillas they're smart. They're smart animals,
Okay.
and bears just aren't. And
Well,
gorillas
fuck,
would
Gene.
show
Damn,
up
fuck
to
bears.
a fight.
So like,
Gorillas, they're more like humans. So a gorilla would show up to a fight and
Kristen, who would win in a fight, a
human?
human or a bear?
A bear, but
that's a terrible explanation or thing, Joe.
no, but I feel like
What are they
A
showing up to the
gorilla
fight with?
they would just automatically know how to fight, like know how to square up.
So do bears, Kristen.
you know.
It's called instinct.
But yeah.
Okay,
Well,
tell me right now,
I can see that.
what is the gorilla gonna do to win this fight? How is it gonna fight? What's it gonna do in this fight?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well,
Wait, is this another question based like one of you thinks one thing, the other one thinks
No,
another
I
me
thing?
think
and
Dave and I are
Joe-
both on
Oh.
the bear side. Yeah, the bears win in this fight.
Well, then who's on the gorilla side?
Tyler.
no, he's not. Is he?
I think he was.
Oh,
I think Ben may have been as well. Or maybe Nick may. Somebody else was.
yeah. Somebody's definitely not agreeing with us. But
A lot of people, Kristen, you are not the only one to believe gorilla. A lot of people believe that the gorilla would win this fight.
Mm,
And now the only reason I haven't seen these two animals come into or to interact with each other. So, but this is all just based on what I've heard about a grizzly bear and what I believe, honestly. So, grizzly bears, they got like 3-inch claws,
yeah.
Yeah.
right? Pretty big paws. They can stand up to like 15 feet tall
Mhm.
and shit. So I'm thinking, what are you laughing at?
They got 3-inch claws, pretty big paws. It's very rhythmic, Dave.
You know. So they got claws, paws, and dogs. That one didn't rhyme. But anyways, yeah. So I'm thinking, you got this 4-legged giant beast of a bear
Mhm.
that's running at a gorilla, and it's like taking its claws and it's fucking, slashing this gorilla.
It's gonna
Yeah.
just swipe
okay.
it open.
And so like I get the why people pick gorilla, because like I was on the fence of like both. I'm like right away I was like, well, gorilla, it's like a fucking ginormous person who can just
Yeah.
wail on this thing, right?
And they have like fingers and
Mhm.
fingers on their
Opposable thumbs.
toes, and they can like utilize that to pick objects up and throw things.
Okay, now let me tell you right now, that's where the argument goes astray because gorillas fighting very rarely do they throw things at each other. No gorilla picks up a rock and goes, fuck you, and throws it at the other thing that's fighting. That's not how they fight. What they do is they fucking bash their hands against each other.
Which can be very destructive.
Oh, absolutely. To another gorilla, maybe, but not to a fucking bear.
Also, the bite force on a grizzly bear. Well, actually, I
Let's
think they
Google it.
both have the same.
Very similar bite forces, if I remember correctly.
I think they have like the same size, like fangs.
I'm Googling it.
Googling what? The bite force of a bear or the bite? Or
No,
the...
who would win in a fight?
Oh.
Okay, well, you're going to have divided answers because this is not a factual thing that somebody can study because you're never going to pit a grizzly bear against a gorilla.
I just want to see if anybody has any like opinionated.
Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're fine. I mean, I know why the grizzly bear's winning, so that's fine.
Oh,
What?
being close to the bear means being close to the mouth full of gashing teeth and at least 5 claws ready to tear the gorilla apart with one swipe. With the bear's massive body, superior muscle, surprising speed, and evolutionary armory, there really isn't any way a gorilla could win the fight.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
what we like to hear. That's all we needed. Thank you for Googling that, Kristen.
You're welcome.
So do you still stand by your gorilla or you switch over to the
No,
bear side?
I would switch over to the bear side. Yeah.
I'm glad that's what we try and do here on this podcast.
Yeah, change minds.
Be persuasive to having people on our side.
That's what we're all about here on the shuffle. Now, if we can just get Dave to fucking choose a goose over a deer, we'd be golden.
Yeah, but like maybe it's just because I'm just, the fighting champion against deer.
Yeah.
I could take one down. I want a deer to fucking charge at me, dude. I swear to God. I'm a
Jesus.
fucking
You're the only one out of the 3 of us, though, that's like come face to face with the deer. So I feel like it's okay for you to say that you would rather fight a deer.
even if it wasn't okay, I'd say
Dave, you
fuck
think
the
you could have
deer.
taken that? You think you could have taken that doe that was staring you down?
Honestly, I think I'd rather face a buck.
A buck? What are you insane?
I think I'd rather face a buck than an angry mom.
No.
Right?
And that's any species of mother.
Yeah. Any species of mother. I think I'd rather face a dude than an angry mom.
Oh God.
But except for the fact that a buck has antlers.
Yeah, that can impale you and murder you.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
once again, I just
Grab them and hop on. Yeah.
I just riding.
Kristen, one more or a couple more questions, or at least one more question before we actually continue with this. Do you have pet peeves? I'm sure you do. Be like a pet peeve
Yeah.
besides me.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your biggest or a few of your biggest pet peeves?
Chewing with your mouth open.
Woo!
I hate that.
Yeah.
My brother used to do it all the time, and I literally
mine
have
too.
to get up and go eat dinner in the other room.
Yeah, Dave still does it all the time.
There's actually somebody at work that does it, and
Oh.
we have an inside break room and an outside break room, and like I'll be in the room inside break room first, and I'll see him come in to sit down for his break with his lunchbox, and I'm like, I'll act like my break's over, and I'll go sit outside. Like, I can't sit in here with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just too quiet. When it's quiet and like the
And you hear
only
just-
thing you hear, oh, it's so gross.
What else you got?
I hate when couples sit on the same side
Oh,
at a
that's
restaurant.
the
Yeah,
worst.
I don't like that either.
Hate it.
You like actually hate it, like physically.
I hate it. I will
Okay.
never be that person. Like, no matter how long we've been married or whatever, like, we'll never be that. I will never sit on the same side booth as you with nobody sitting across from me. Also, because I have to see the door. I'm one of those people that has to sit on the side where you can see the door, see like mostly everything that's going on. Like when I went to dinner with your mom the other day, I sat on the side where I could see the entrance and could see like where
so you
the
could see a guy with a gun walk in and be like, I'm out.
basically, yeah. But that's not the only reason. I just like to see. I'm nosy. I like to see what's going on.
Right.
What else do I got?
With
I
the
hate when
people.
people.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Kristen, go ahead.
I hate when people go to merge when they're driving and they don't use their blinker.
Oh yeah,
That's
annoying.
all of Florida.
Oh yeah, it's the worst, which is why living here sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
I hate when people leave the house and don't turn the lights off.
Oh yeah, that's an annoying one.
My door is open. No, my roommates are home. So. Yeah, I hate that.
I hope they
What's
see
the point?
this one episode.
Yeah.
You walk. Yeah, they probably won't. But you walk out of a room, turn the fucking light off. Like, there's no need to have all the lights on.
That's an
Especially
electric bill that you have to pay.
I'm sitting in my room right now and I have 0 lights on. Just
Well, it's 'cause
use
you
the
have-
natural
yeah.
light from your window. Yeah. What else do I hate?
Jesus, clearly a lot.
I'm gonna go back to
Oh.
you're sitting on the same side of
Yeah.
the booth.
Go ahead.
When we went to like a few weeks ago, like me, Tyler, Katie, Ben, Kate, we went out to Tully's, and we all got up, and Ty was like, "Look at these fucking idiots over here," and there was a couple just sitting on the same side of the booth, and I was like, "Oh my god, fuck these
It's so
guys."
annoying.
Yeah, it's like, how attached do you have to be to sit across from each other? That's fucking weird.
Because now you got no elbow room, first of
Yeah,
all,
Right?
when you're trying to eat. When you try to have a conversation, it's nice to make eye contact, but now you're like, hey, like, how was your day? Like,
Yeah, you're like,
you can't talk to
why
them
do you have to be
normally,
this
but-
close to them?
Yeah,
to be
it's
like,
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah, and if you need like the physical contact, like touching whatever, just
Touch your
you can
feet.
touch, yeah, across the table. Or
It's
hold
fucking-
hands across the table or something. Which
Fucking gross.
I don't
Which
usually
also, yeah,
do
if you're
that
holding
either,
hands
but-
across the table, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
Or they're like-
yeah,
they're
that's weird. But
yeah, it's like,
like they're like arm around the girl, eating
Ugh.
with your left hand. That's so awkward. Like,
it's one
can't
thing
do
if you're
it.
out with like a group of people or it's a double date and you're both on the same side, that's fine because now you're taking up the whole table.
Yeah.
But if it's just you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your significant other, let's go with that, to not gender people, sit across from them, you fucks.
yeah,
Disgusting people. I'm looking at you. Disgusting.
disgusting.
I don't know if I brought this up when we talked about pet peeves the very first time, Dave, or any other time we've talked about it, but I remembered one just now that really pisses me the fuck off. If you're in a public setting that isn't, I think I'm almost positive we have talked about this. If you're in a public setting that is not a concert and you are singing,
oh, get the fuck out.
get the fuck out. I have a hair touching my eye right now. Get the fuck out of here because I want you to get hit by a vehicle. I don't even know. Like, that's just my, like, it makes me so angry. And the reason I bring this up is because, Kristen, I'm sure you experience this sometimes working at Disney where everybody feels like they're a performer all the time. There are people that come into the break room singing out loud and I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it because I told the story the one time when me, Will, and Vinny were going to Canada.
Yeah.
We walked across the bridge and
Oh, that's right. Yes.
There's this girl behind us who was singing in a different language.
Yeah.
I put like French or something.
Yeah.
And just loud. It wasn't like sometimes, I'm just singing a song like to myself.
Yeah,
but
you'll like
it's
hum
just
or maybe like
it's
sing
like,
like a couple. Yeah.
But it's like and I'm like
performing.
And like now me, I'm not gonna be like an asshole. Like I'm in my head, I'm gonna talk shit about you and be like, I literally wish I had like a rock to throw at you.
Yeah.
But Vinny was like being like passive aggressive, talking to us, but loud enough to where she could
They could hear it. Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I really wish this bitch would shut up or something. And I was like,
I can't
Vinny.
stand it. People walk into the break room all the time and they'll just start singing. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, I'm trying to just enjoy my break in silence. Shut the fuck up. If you were a singer, you'd be a singer. You're not working at fucking Disney World.
It's always people who can't sing too.
You mean to tell me that if you were to pull up in your car next to me today and when I was having my mini concert jamming out to Unwritten,
No.
you would be
no,
pissed
that's
off
different.
because I was singing?
No, because you're in your car.
Yeah, that's your
Okay,
space.
That's your private space. Technically, yes, it's in public. So like if I could hear you, I'd think you were weird, but like I wouldn't be annoyed. When I'm annoyed is if it's like a setting where like you don't expect somebody to be singing. Like people sing in their car all the time, including me. I love singing in my car. But like if I'm on my break, and I always circle back to break because that's where it happens the most. It's like
Yeah.
if you walk in singing fucking
Unwritten.
The Climb by Miley Cyrus, I want a rock to throw at your head, like Dave said. Like it's fucking annoying.
It's also the bad singers too. Let me just tell you that.
That sometimes, yes, it is.
I've
But
been
sometimes it's
stuck,
also
like,
people that are good at singing and they want to show off that they're good at singing. And I'm like, you're even more annoying than the bad singer.
Right. Because
I
you're
hate the
being a
people that
cock.
like walk in this around in the store, or like you're walking across the parking lot or somewhere and they have headphones in and they're like singing to what they're listening to and everything. Like it's just,
Fucking annoying.
you have headphones in. For a
Another
reason,
thing that
like,
bothers me, I wouldn't really call this a pet peeve. I just find it confusing. When people drive with headphones in.
we talked about this when we drove home to Buffalo.
Oh, did we really?
We did, yeah, because
Oh.
somebody was driving next to us and they had headphones in, and you're like, I don't understand why people do that.
I'm
And
like,
I saw somebody the other day, and now I can't not think of you every time I see
yeah,
somebody.
I also
wearing
saw
headphones.
somebody the other day, and it's just like they'll put like AirPods in. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Tyler had his
Yeah.
AirPods in when he pulled up into Raymore and Flanagan.
What is he listening to?
I don't know. He might. I mean, it's probably. I feel like first of all, it might just be easier for him to talk to people if he's like talking in the phone.
Oh, maybe.
But I don't know why he had him, because Katie was like, "Can't you get pulled over for having your headphones in, or can you?"
I don't actually know if you. If
And I
it's
go,
a-
"I don't
I
think
don't
so,
know.
but I don't know."
But it's like also if you're listening to like, let's say you're listening to music. Like when I have my AirPods in, I'm listening to music rather loud.
Mhm.
So it's hard
I
to
can't
hear
hear
what's
the
going
cars
on.
around me. I don't know what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on. I just
Yeah.
don't get it. Again, I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve. It doesn't actually make me angry, but it
You're
it
just
does
like,
bother
why?
me. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like you have a radio right there. Or just like if your
I've
radio's not working and
developed-
you want to listen to music, put your phone on your fucking dashboard.
I developed a new pet peeve at work with FastPass going away. I hate being asked, "Do you have FastPass?" I thought FastPass wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
How do those people get into
Yeah,
FastPass?
what is
if you
that
don't
line?
have
What is that
FastPass?
line for? I go,
What's
go
that-
fuck
what's that-
yourself. That's what that line's for. I go,
Like,
if you're not
so
going to that
annoying.
line, it doesn't matter to you.
So they
I,
took
like,
it away for like pandemic or something.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
can't have two lines
because,
right
like-
next to each other.
Yeah, and the regular line itself is already so long with the social distancing markers on the ground that
Right.
trying to now merge together two different lines, and you would just have people everywhere. Like it would
Yeah.
just would be chaos.
So now, how often do the people follow the markers on the ground?
They don't. When we first reopened last year, when we didn't have a lot of people, like the capacity was only at like 15%, it was fine. Like people would follow it. People were so like getting used to it and being like, oh, this is so new to us. We have to follow the rules. Like, let's be good. But now nobody follows the rules,
Yeah, no.
especially when it rains here. Like the other day we had a really bad thunderstorm and nobody wanted to stand in the line outside. So everybody was just kind of smushing together in the undercover portion of the queue. Defeats the purpose of having the lines there in the first
Yeah.
place. So
Just breathing all over each other.
yeah, taking your wet mask off, shaking your ponchos off everywhere. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's not fun.
But yeah, when people ask what that line is for, because it still says Fast Pass, I go, nothing. I don't say nothing. I say it's an alternate entrance.
Yeah.
Just leave me the fuck alone. That's how.
I probably get asked that question like 200 times a day.
Easily. And it's
Mhm.
annoying every single time.
Do your research before you come to Disney.
That's all I ask. How do you spend several $1,000s on a vacation and not know anything about the place you're going?
Not know what the height requirements are. Not know.
Well,
where
that's
you can
that's
get
one thing.
food.
Like height requirements, I can like getting angry about height requirements. That's stupid. But like not knowing them before you get there, I would understand.
No,
but,
I'm
like-
talking about not realizing that there are height requirements at all.
Oh,
Like
well, yeah,
if
that's
you
dumb.
have a child, a baby, or a toddler, or somebody that may not be tall enough to go on a roller coaster, and you show up and you don't expect them to not be able to go on, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
it's a
dumb.
safety thing. Your kid's not tall enough to go on.
People are fucking.
You should be a
it's
good
like-
parent and know this.
I just don't get like how you can spend that much money and not know anything about like when people come up and they're just like, what is this? And what is it's like the most basic questions. Like if you don't know where something is in the park, that's fine because it's a big place. Maybe you're
Yeah.
gonna get lost. That's fine. But if you don't even know what any of the rides are,
Mhm.
why are you here? Why did you spend
Mhm.
this money?
Mhm.
You fucking moron. I hate them.
Well,
But that's all I got.
maybe they. No, I got no excuses for them.
Yeah, they're fucking fucks.
I mean, like honestly, if you don't like, if you're an adult who has a kid, you've definitely been around long enough to know that like roller coasters are gonna have some type of height requirement,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's and then if you don't know where anything is, obviously it's like, you know, who knows where everything is in Disney,
Yeah.
except for maybe you guys, but
Like
I
you
still
cannot
don't
put
even
you can
know.
never put your 3-year-old on a roller coaster. That's just like 3-year-olds are never
Yeah.
tall enough.
yeah, unless this kid is like it's like baby LeBron James,
Baby LeBron
and he's like he was born like 4 feet already or something like that.
Oh. God damn.
You know, he had a growth spurt, like, okay, I guess not born 3 feet, 4 feet.
Growth spurt at 2 years old.
But growth spurt at 2 years old. He jumped up to 4 feet when he's 2 years old. You know,
Yeah.
but that's
People are
about it.
dumb. But anyways, let's jump to the weird weekly story. If Kristen, if you have anything,
If any,
now's
yeah.
your time.
Mm,
Anything funny, weird, stupid, crazy, outrageous. Any other synonym?
I gotta think about this one.
That's
While I
fine.
was thinking about that, check out my beard line. I got it trimmed up today along with my hair. Chris took good care of me. Looks real nice. Just so
I
you know.
can't see anything.
Well, it's just like it's just nice and straight and or nice and like, you know, what am I trying to say?
Chris
Edged.
Weisner.
Yeah. Solid. I was like, you're always
Shout
taking
out.
care of me. I don't know, always taking care of me, Chris. And he's like, you know what we do.
Money words.
I
Well,
got
Kristen,
nothing
while
this
you're
week.
thinking, I've got a couple I can actually share.
Yeah, there you go,
Okay.
Joe. Just tell
Yeah,
you.
Kristen, you keep thinking. I'll tell my 2 stories. First story, very quick. Also a pet peeve of mine. Well, it's also an annoying thing. I was driving home from work the other day. I was driving behind somebody, and we're like going along, and then all of a sudden I noticed something on the passenger side of their car. So I'm like looking over. This bitch in the passenger seat has her fucking bare foot just sticking out the window,
Ew.
hanging there right by the mirror. And I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just the entire drive. And I was behind them for a long time. Her foot was just hanging out the window the entire ride. And she had fucking like she's got like long toes, like
I
long
hate
toes.
feet. I hate feet.
Maybe she was airing out her feet. Maybe they smelled.
That's worse. That makes it worse.
Why? She didn't want to stick up the car, you know?
Put your shoes on.
Yeah, but they're just gonna keep smelling there, so she's gonna air them out. Then when she
Dave,
gets where
would you
she's
stick
going,
your bare foot out the window?
no, I would never.
Exactly.
Like I don't like taking my shoes off and my socks off half the time, except for bed.
It's so like, I don't want to see your foot. The world doesn't want to see your foot. And not only are they seeing your foot, but anybody driving next to you is now going to see your whole ass fucking leg while you're just reclined in the passenger seat with your foot out the fucking window like a sconge. It's disgusting.
I should keep like a stick in my what am I trying to say? Like a marshmallow like
A spear?
stick.
A poker?
Yeah, and just like if somebody has something sticking, I just smack
Poke them.
it.
I just like, I don't like
Just
it.
come up to a red light and just fucking put your foot back in there.
But like I saw it, I go, what the fuck is wrong? And then I saw her toes and I was like, ugh! Just long toes, like longer than they
No,
should have been.
I hate feet.
Anyways, the other one, I was working. This was 2 days ago. Maybe 3 days ago. I was at work and I was grouping people. So I was like, Dave, for your reference, I was putting them like into their rows. And these people came down. I go, how many is in your party? That's what the question I always ask. I go, hey, how many? And they go 2. I go, all right, row number whatever. And so these people come down. And I go, how many? And but as I'm saying how many, I notice their fucking necks.
Oh,
What about their necks?
First, I noticed the woman in the group, what I assume was a female of the 2 of them, covered in hickeys, just hickeys galore all over the fucking thing. And then I noticed the dude, just one giant hickey on his neck. I go, what the fuck? There are children around. There are old people.
There are children around.
There's children. There's old people that can't handle that sort of shit. And you're walking around. This bitch had to have at least 7 hickeys on her neck. And they were dark. Like that happened last night.
Or that just 5 minutes
or
ago.
that morning.
Yeah.
In the queue, for all I know. It happened recently because they were fresh. And I go, that is disgusting. Like, listen.
Hey, you don't know what their life's about.
I don't give a shit what their life's about. If you're walking around a public setting, it doesn't have to be a park. It can be fucking Walmart for all I give a shit. For all I care about. If you're walking around with that many hickeys of that severity on your neck, you're gross. You are a low-life human being, and you're disgusting. Cover it. If you want hickeys, go ahead. Get them. Have your fun. If that turns you on, getting your neck sucked, have your fun.
Ew.
Cover them up the next day.
Okay, but you're talking about Florida. Nobody's going to walk around Florida wearing a scarf or a turtleneck.
I don't give a shit what I'm talking. Yeah, but I'm not like, they weren't even like attempting to make any, like none of them. I imagine there were probably some covered up by the skimpy t-shirt tank top that she was wearing. But like, they're just out for the world to see. Like, even this would have covered something a little bit. This is a nice and light collared shirt. I would have been able to cover something right here, maybe. But like, they're just everywhere.
I don't think any guy who has hickeys on his neck is wearing that type of shirt. Just saying.
Just saying. Very good point. That's a very good point. No man that has hickeys on his neck. And they weren't like young, like they weren't like teenagers. They were like, at first glance, my assumption, our age. You're still getting hickeys at 25 years old? You fucking disgusting human being.
These guys live on that. You know, they want to show off their love to these.
They're
savage.
It was so fucked. Now, granted, I'm a very judgmental person. I understand that, and I accept that as part of myself.
You can admit it.
Yeah, but also, come on, like, you're not even the slightest bit embarrassed at the fact that you're walking around with that shit on your fucking
in Disney
neck.
World.
Yeah, at Disney World. But again, anywhere in public, it's like, again, if I saw it at Walmart, I'd be like, that's fucking gross, but also it's Walmart. So it makes sense.
You see it, lots of things like that at Walmart.
Yeah, but like, if
ass
you're
cheeks hanging out,
a pretty nice place, like Disney World, like that's an expensive trip you're on. Even if you're living in Florida, you're buying expensive tickets.
Yeah.
Like you're spending a lot of money to be here. You're gonna go fuck in the resort and walk to the park the next day with hickeys on your neck. You are disgusting.
They have wedding rings on.
No. I looked for all the shit. Like maybe this was like, I looked for buttons. Like maybe they're celebrating, like they just got married and they're really, just going at it. But also if you just got married, you're probably old enough to be married. So like, why the fuck are you doing hickeys still? Again, there was nothing that showed signs of them like really being, in the need for 17 hickeys on their fucking neck.
What's the cheapest I can go to Disney for?
Free, Dave. You're my brother.
Oh yeah. Like for everything? I can get in for free for everything?
For all the parks, yeah.
Oh. We can get you a discount on a hotel, but you could also just stay with Joe for free.
The only thing you'd have to pay for is the flight down here.
And food.
And
food. Here.
No, I'd want a hotel because I'm itching for a what I wanted. I'm itching, but like this past week or whatever, I was like, I want to just go on, like, if I get like a 3-day weekend type of deal, I want to just like drive to like, I don't know, fucking like Pittsburgh or fucking something just quickly, just fucking maybe get some Krispy Kreme, whatever on the way back, with something quick, go there, go hotel, have like, go out for like 2 nights, good meals, just me, leave me the fuck alone. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Disney's, a little far away. So,
A little bit.
Yeah.
so that might be a group thing that I do, but who knows? I don't got time to do shit. So I couldn't go to Disney for a weekend.
Get the guys to come down and we'll go golfing.
I have 2 weeks off at the end of August.
Beautiful. I'll be here.
So, but I'll figure it out, I'll come down.
But yeah, so those are the 2 that I have. And again, the hickey one, it's, oh God. Disgusting.
I have one. It's also a work story. So
Go for it.
we have this position at unload, and we load the guests into the car, as well as when the car comes back around, we tell the guests to watch their step and collect all their belongings as they're exiting the ride. But we kind of have to be really quick about it because you don't want the ride to back up or like cascade, we call it, or break down.
Yeah.
So we try to like send the cars as quickly as we possibly can. So one thing I do is to save myself time and to prevent the guests from buckling their seatbelts the wrong way. I hold the seatbelt up for the very first person that gets in the row. So I'll go in, I'll be like, hi guys, welcome in. Seatbelts go right to left, all bags in the pouch, and like I'll hand the seatbelt to the first person. I hope like that kind of starts like a pattern sort of thing. So the person sitting next to them will be like, oh, they buckle this way, so I have to buckle this way. That way, like if they buckle the wrong way, the car gets sent to our belt check position and they have to push a button and reset the whole thing. So it's annoying. So you want to make sure everybody's buckling the right way. So I'm holding the seatbelt in the front row, and this little boy, he's probably like 7 or 8, goes to get in the car, and I'm holding the seatbelt up for him and whatever, and he like stands up and he sits down like super fast on the seat, and he goes, and he makes direct eye contact with me, and he goes, ooh, this feels good on my butt. And I literally did not know what to say. I'm just holding the seatbelt like, okay. Hand it to him, and I go to the back row because I was like, what the fuck? And then I watched as I sent the car to the belt check position the entire time. He's just going like this in the seat. I'm like, there's something wrong with that child.
Yeah, those seats aren't that comfortable, so he's fucked.
Yeah. And so I was like, I need to tell somebody about this. So I called our tower position and I was like, I need you to laugh with me because I'm literally gonna burst out laughing in 2 seconds, and I need to tell somebody. So I told her about it, and she burst out laughing, and she couldn't even like contain herself. She was like, I want to meet this kid. I want to meet him. And I was like, well, I'll send him around for a reride when he comes back around, because I was hoping our rotation would go through and she would see who he was. But he went back to the other side. Like I didn't get to see him after that, but I was just like, what a fucking weirdo.
It's fucking hilarious.
Kids are crazy, They
They
just
really
say
are.
whatever.
They do say the darndest
have
things.
no filter.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, I guess it does, kid. It feels good on your butt.
Feels
good to
good
know.
on your butt.
Whatever.
They're not even soft. They're not even cushiony. They're nothing. Like
Yeah, they're just hard
a
plastic.
piece of, yeah.
Maybe he had an itch, and
Maybe.
that's why he was like, "That feels good on my butt."
Or maybe like what I thought was he had been walking all day. He was waiting in a really long line. So he was just saying it felt good to sit down for once.
Maybe.
Like he was tired. But he worded it really weird, and
Yeah.
it was,
And the
He's
eye
gonna grow up
contact
to have,
thing was
he's gonna grow up with some butt stuff in his life.
the eye contact thing was probably the weird thing.
Yeah,
too.
that's the weird part.
yeah, he's just like, this
He
feels
feels
good
like
on my
that
butt.
feels good on my butt. Give me that seatbelt now.
I didn't even hand it to him. I just dropped it. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
See you later.
next.
If you could relive that moment, or if I could relive that moment, I would have looked at him and been like, yeah, me too, bud.
I would have just made him felt more uncomfortable than me. I'd be like, yeah, just give him a wink.
You're like, good, I warmed it up for you.
8 years old.
Yeah, that would have come off wrong if I winked, but
Just a little bit.
Oh man.
Oh God.
a good one.
Dave, do you got anything that happened to you this week?
No, I got diddly squat.
Diddly squat.
Unfortunately.
I have another one.
Oh, go ahead.
I went to Taco Bell after work the other day, and
What'd you get?
I always hang on. I always FaceTime my mom, but when I get to the drive-through, I don't want her to listen to me talk, and I don't want to hear her talking to my family.
So you
So
turn
I
the volume
have
down
her,
and mute it.
I mute it, and then I make her mute herself too. So like it's literally just we can't hear each other.
Yeah.
So I ordered my food. I got the chicken quesadilla combo with a Pepsi, and I got a quesalupa. I've been wanting to try it. Somebody at work said that they're really good. It's this new thing on the menu. It is, yeah. It has like cheese in the shell. It's like a soft. Yeah, I know you Sharky boys hating cheese, whatever. Freaking weirdos. But it was really good. So my mom's on FaceTime, so we're looking at each other, but we can't hear each other. Now I'm ordering my food. I'm paying attention to the person talking to me through the drive-through. My mom doesn't realize I muted myself, so she unmutes herself while the lady's telling me my total, and she just whispers, "Did you mute me?" And I was like, I don't know how to react to this, but it was so loud because I didn't turn my car volume down. So the girl's like, your total comes to like 10, 12 or whatever it happened to be. And then my mom hung up the phone. So I said to her telling me my total, okay, bye. And like, didn't realize I was talking to her. I thought I was talking to my mom. And she says, okay, you can pull around at the window.
You're just like, okay, bye.
Bye. She's like, your total comes to 10, 12. I'm like, okay, bye.
Did you apologize?
I did. I got to the window and I had to call my mom back because I was literally peeing my pants laughing. And I would explain the story to my mom while I was waiting to pull up to the window. And so then I had my mom on FaceTime while I pulled up to the window. I was like, I'm on the phone with my mom and she hung up on me and I was trying to talk to her and talk to you at the same time. So I'm so sorry. And she was like, no, it's okay. Like, I didn't know if like what was happening and it was just a confusing thing. I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
Shows I don't know how to multitask.
Yeah, really.
That's funny.
That is too funny.
If that was me in the window, I'd be like, you're getting a fucking loogie in your fucking shit. Oh man.
Fuck you and your quesalupa.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. So fucking funny. Oh God. I mean, if we don't have anything else, we can take it to the trivia now.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oh wait, fake, big. Okay.
That's good. Okay, bye.
Bye, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was happening.
You're good, Kristen. So Kristen, just pick like a number 1 through like 25.
Oh my God.
You flared your nostrils like 17 times right there.
1 through what?
Like 25, something, you know.
Okay, 25.
Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 25. Okay. What TV so now
oh my God.
I'll read this one and me and Joe here are just going for points, but you can answer as well once we think about it.
Oh, I don't have to answer it.
You don't have to, but like
you don't have to, but like we want an answer from you.
Yeah, see if you know too. What TV show premiered in 1974 and opened each week with an answering machine playing a different message?
1974.
It was 1977. Anyways,
what TV show?
Dude, what show started in 1974, bro?
I don't fucking know.
None of us were alive.
No. I'm gonna put. I'm writing down my answer.
1994 was Friends.
Dude,
I don't know any shows that are like before
70s,
Friends.
The 70s.
If only that 70s shows from the 70s, you know? I'd just say that.
Yeah. The 70s. can't be that. That one's too old. I don't think it's definitely not that one.
I have a feeling we're going to be picking a different question.
So if neither of you get it right, you pick a different question. What
If
happens?
neither of us get it right, but like, well, you can pick whichever's closest if neither of us get
Or
it
like
right. But
funniest.
or funniest
cool.
if you want to. But chances are this one we're gonna probably end up picking a different question if we're.
Because we have no idea what this is.
I'm putting this. I know this is not correct, but it's the only thing I can possibly think of right now. No, I'm not putting it. I'm not putting it because
Am
I
I
know it
supposed to
doesn't
write
start with this.
something down?
You don't have to. If you, Dave and I are writing something down just so we have proof that we actually wrote it down.
I just wrote it down just because I like to write stuff down.
I'm locked in.
I'm gonna say no. That's dude. All this stuff is not from 1974.
I don't think mine is either. I fucking no. There's no way it's this. I'm deleting my answer. I'm putting in another one.
TV show premiered in 1974 and opened each week with an answering machine playing a different message.
I don't fucking know. I put
Dude, I don't know.
I put my answer in. I'm locked in, and I know that it's not correct.
Yeah, it's not correct, but I'm gonna write it down.
Excuse me.
If you couldn't tell, I just said what I was writing down in that hum. Okay, so I said.
Hold on, Kristen. What'd you say?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'll write it down. I don't know what it is though.
Okay.
And mine, it literally doesn't make any sense.
Well, what did you put?
Okay, I said Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, maybe.
Definitely didn't
It's the
premiere in
only-
1974, but
No, probably not. But like, it's an older show, and
Yeah.
I don't remember what the theme song or the opening
that's fair.
was. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Right.
Dave?
Mine's definitely not 1974, but the only thing I could think of was Everybody Loves Raymond, and I know it doesn't start with an answering machine.
Yeah.
So
I know this one also does not start with an answering machine, but it's the most close to that time that I can think of, the Brady Bunch. I put down Leave It to
always
Beaver
gonna
first,
say that too.
but I don't think Leave It to Beaver is. I think Leave It to Beaver was earlier than 1974, so I put Brady Bunch.
wonder if it's fucking Blue's Clues or something. Rockford
The
Files.
Rockford Files.
I have no
The
idea what that
shit.
even is.
Yeah, we'll just do a new one.
Yeah.
Should we
Jesus
test
Christ.
our religious knowledge? How many books are in the New Testament?
No, just refresh the page, pick a new number.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with 7. The dragonfly has 6 legs, but rarely does what?
Walk?
I'm locked in.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, walk.
that's what I'm locked in with. Go ahead. What's the answer?
So we all got it right.
Walk. Kristen.
My bad.
Okay, let's do Oh, I know that one. That's me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Come on. I see all these and I was like,
Let's go with 10. 10.
10, 3, 6, 9, 10. Which American author wrote the novel The Color Purple? This is a book.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even know it was a book. I just thought it was a musical.
How about we go with number 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7 right there. How many chromosomes does a goat have? Just a number. Simple guessing number. How many chromosomes do we have?
46.
You sure about that?
Yeah, 23 from each. 47 is when. What are you laughing at? I'm just saying.
That's when you got some stuff.
I'm just saying. That's fine. I know it's 46. I just heard the other day, and 47 is when. Well, what I heard the other day was 47, and then I was like, okay, so us is 46.
We're not thinking anything bad if somebody that you know has Down syndrome.
No, I'm just saying. It's just a fact. I'm just stating a fact.
Just stating a fact. You have that extra chromosome.
How many chromosomes does a goat have?
How many chromosomes does a goat have, though?
That's what we're trying to guess, Joe.
Well, like, what do our chromosomes even do?
Oh, they tell us if we're a guy or a girl. I don't know. Well,
Well,
sorry,
then-
I can't do that anymore.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna go. It's got to be an even number, right? For the goats.
I think.
Can
I think it's
goats-
got to be even.
Can goats get Down syndrome? You think?
Dude, that's what I heard. Somebody was talking about if dogs can have downs.
I feel like animals can.
But they were like, no, like animals or a dog. They were like, a dog cannot simply have or physically have that, but they can just be like,
Fucked.
not
dog
as
can be
smart
fucked
as,
up. I feel like it's.
I'm just gonna say I got one. I'm gonna say
I put an answer down. I'm not confident about it. Edit by any means.
Pretty much between me and Joe, whoever's closest Joey will win if he's closest. I will tie if I'm closest. And Kristen, you get bragging rights, I guess, if you're right. Kristen,
what was your answer?
I think 18.
18.
Dave?
I said 112.
Holy shit! I put 42. 60.
Oh.
Let's go, baby!
So
Woo!
buy your food.
18 off.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was like, I'm just gonna put in the hundreds. Why not?
So why do goats get more chromosomes than us?
I don't know, because they eat fucking garbage.
I think they eat grass, but
Don't they eat like labels off cans?
I think they eat cans.
They eat cans, yeah.
They eat trash.
Dave, I don't think chromosomes have to do with their digestive tract.
Yeah.
I think it does, but I'm just saying they get more because they eat weirder stuff.
So, Dave, we ended this 6 weeks with me having 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points, and you had 3.
Yeah, I'm not the best at trivia, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you owe me food.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do that living in different states? You just gonna have something Uber Eats to him or Instacarted to him?
No, he Venmos me. I pay for it, and then he just Venmos me the cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
I'll probably be getting Chick-fil-A in the coming days. Anyways, get rid of this shit, Dave.
Oh, my bad.
Beautiful. Kristen.
What?
Oh, God. Excuse me. Where can the people find you on social media?
Instagram.
You don't remember your Instagram off the top of your head?
I think it's just my first name. So Kristen, Kristen _ Keane. Yeah. Keane.
Look at that. So if you guys want to go harass her.
Right there. That's me.
Yeah, throw a like on that first picture and check out her story. Follow her. Well, nobody's going to be seeing this live today, so never mind.
Yeah, so the story will be gone. But if you want to harass her, there you go.
That's how you do it. Yeah,
Harass her
DMs. Listen, if you want to be that guy that she brings on the island with her, Kristen is single as fuck. So
single, ready to mingle.
Slide on into those DMs.
Are open.
Yeah, DMs are open, and she is waiting patiently. Not so patiently, but she's waiting.
Not so patiently. I'm waiting though.
Yeah, unless you're from Florida, don't message her.
Why?
Or unless you're from Florida. We don't want Floridians.
If you are, yeah, unless you were born and raised in Florida,
message.
Please don't hit me up.
Yeah.
But if you live in Florida and you were born somewhere else, that's okay.
Literally anywhere else, any other state.
Literally.
There's 49 others.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Indiana, Oklahoma, maybe.
Idaho. Idaho.
Yeah, well,
Idaho.
Do you have any other social media, Kristen, besides Instagram?
Just Instagram's really the one I use the most.
The way the one I use the most. Sounds good. You main Instagram. And what about your eat of the week? What is the best thing you had to eat this week?
My quesalupa.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what now?
Cheese-filled shell.
Yeah. What's again in
like,
a quesalupa?
So it's like the have you ever had a chalupa? No. Okay. So on the outside is like this doughy. It's like a soft shell, but infused in it is like nacho cheese. And then there's a hard shell. And then it has queso, sour cream, lettuce. You can get it with beef, chicken, steak, whatever you want. I got it with beef.
Yeah.
I got it with beef. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
I could
And
go
then you
get
can
some
get
steak.
like anything else in it you want, but it's pretty good.
I mean, again, not probably ever going to try it, but it does sound not bad.
I mean,
It
anything
was
with
pretty
cheese
good.
sounds delicious and looks delicious.
It's
And
most
it's
of the time,
super
yeah.
filling too. Like it was baked. Like I got a quesadilla too, but I didn't eat the whole quesadilla.
Wow. I get whenever I go to Taco Bell, which is not often because Taco Bell is trash garbage.
Well, we don't have many options, so
Yeah, but it's also dirt cheap, so I do go and it's
Yeah.
I enjoy myself. I get the I get the Newton, shut up. I get the Doritos Locos Taco.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good one.
That's good.
That's a solid choice. And I always get 3 of them. And then I will also get, you know what else is really good? Their Frito burrito.
Mhm.
Or they just fucking, they literally, it's just a fucking burrito. They throw some meat in there, some cheese. I get it with no cheese. And they just throw fucking Fritos in there. And I go,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's good.
So yeah. And I'll just like, it's again, get a bunch of those. When their nacho fries are there, I fuck up some nacho fries. Those are
Yeah,
so.
I wish they were like. I
I
wish
just
they were
noticed that
like.
too. I go, were you scratching your neck?
I was, yeah. I wish the nacho fries though were like not a seasonal thing.
I
'Cause
know. I hate
I
it.
love
Just bring them
nacho
there
fries.
all the time. Everybody loves them.
Yeah.
Leave them there.
Mhm.
Because the cheese dip that comes with those nacho fries, that's good.
I think you can still get that, like on the side.
Yeah, but I don't want it with anything else because then it's not good. It's good with the fries.
Oh yeah,
That processed fat. I don't even think it's real cheese. It's definitely some
It's
fake shit.
not.
But oh, goddamn, it's good with those fries.
I staring at your dog for the past minute, just watching him.
Oh.
He's such a cutie.
Dave, what about you? Where can people find you?
Underscore David Sharkey underscore is my Instagram. At DShark101 is my Twitter. I post awesome tweets. Never. Great White Sharky is Twitch. GR8 White Sharky. And my eat of the week was the Mighty Taco I had today.
Oh.
I miss Mighty Taco.
The better of the two rivals.
Yeah. What are you
My
doing?
What?
AirPods died.
Oh. Well, your audio is drastically different now. Go ahead,
yeah,
Dave,
so
sorry.
Mighty Taco, I had an El Nino beef, mild sauce, lettuce, and then an apple empanada with it. The empanada.
Dave, do you know that I'm pretty sure we're like the only ones that call them empanadas?
What? the
Everyone else calls them
empanadas?
empanadas,
Yeah.
which
well,
I think
just-
technically that's what they are. But like
Empanadas.
it's Spanish, right? And there's always the thing over the N. That means
yeah. So I
supposed to
say
be
yeah. The empanadas.
empanadas.
Empanada. Empanadas.
I just don't. I think empanadas sounds stupid. Sorry to all you fucking Spanish people.
No, you just wait. You just said empanadas.
Sounds stupid.
Wait, so that's the correct way, or that's the way people say it? Like, not Spanish people.
I don't know. I think that's the way people say it most of the time. Like when I'm talking about Mighty Taco, they'll be like, "Oh, can you get me a fucking like apple empanada?" And I go,
Yeah, but you're not talking to Spanish people, are you?
"No, I'm not." But I think technically,
I think they pronounce it empanada.
I don't know.
It sounds like you're saying M pinata. Like M, the name M, and then pinata.
The name M as opposed to the
Yeah.
letter.
Well, I was just leave me alone.
Empanada. Yeah.
Empanada.
Well, that's how I say it. So,
Empanada.
we'll have to. I mean, you know what? I'm sure
We'll get a Spanish person on. We'll ask them what's the proper way to say that word.
empanada or empanada.
Empanada or empanada.
How do you spell that?
Empanade. Or A. E? I don't know.
Origin
I think-
Spain. First of all, I want one of their actual ones because like they look like little like
yeah.
whatever.
And they're not usually filled with fruit either.
yeah, but we use them as dessert here.
This is America. Everything's dessert. Anyways, Dave, before you keep going here, myself, you can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. I'm going to be flying my drone up after we finish recording this podcast, get a cool picture for Earth Day. And I'll probably go up tomorrow, which is weird because it's not Earth Day anymore tomorrow. But you can follow me. That's Sharky_photography. You can follow me on my regular Instagram. That is Secret Agent Sharky. And you can follow me on, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharkey. My eat of the week is, I don't know what I had to eat this week. I had pizza yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the fuck that was. I don't remember. That's pretty good.
Your mom's cookies.
Yeah, I'd say that. I did say the cutout cookies that my mom made for me while she was here. Mom made cookies while she was here.
She made cookies for us.
Yeah. So
Okay.
those were, again, phenomenal. So those cutout cookies that my mom makes, which I got shit on the other day at work for calling them cutout cookies because they were like, "What the fuck are cutout cookies?" I go, "They're cookies that use it."
What do they call them?
They were like sugar cookies. I go, "Well, technically, no, they're butter cookies because they're made with
they're
more butter than sugar." But like,
Yeah.
but they're cutout cookies. That's what they are. They're fucking cutout cookies.
Because if you get butter cookies in the box, or the cutout cookies in a box, they're called butter cookies. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you just said that. They're not called sugar cookies. Never mind.
Yeah.
So either way, your friends are wrong.
Yeah, fuck my friends. But yeah, so those are probably the best thing I had to eat this week. I'm sure there was some other stuff. I wish I could have had also a taco, as you guys had, but
I had a burrito.
whatever. So did
And she had a
Kristen
quesadilla.
have a taco either.
But
anyways.
what's it called?
Quesalupa.
Quesalupa.
What is
I wanted
a
to say
what is a
quesadilla.
chalupa anyways? Like, what is like a
think
burrito
it's
is like
just-
a thing, and then a quesadilla is like a thing. What? But a
Like-
chalupa is.
It's like I want to say it's kind of like a taco, like a hard shell taco, but it's more doughy, like doughy consistency.
Right. Anyways, as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Tweet at us what you want us to talk about. Tweet at us guests that you want us to have on that might even be interested in being on a podcast that gets not a lot of views. Tweet us your thoughts of Kristen's flute. That's all I got. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Shuffle Podcast. You can also subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Anywhere you find your podcast audibly, it's The Shuffle Podcast.
But before
Please
we
subscribe.
go, hold on, Joe. Before you say
What?
that, I gotta let the viewers hear this.
Okay.
Now, this says American pronunciation.
Oh.
And it only gives me American and British. So I don't know why it doesn't give me Spain, but we'll listen to the American one.
Okay.
Empanada.
Empanada.
Fuck!
And then the British.
Empanada.
Empanada.
So now neither of them are Spain, but as of right now,
Neither of
we
them are empanada as well.
We are wrong.
Fuck. Yeah, damn.
So
But anyways, so you can please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Kristen, are you subscribed?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I
I
think.
thought she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hold the podcast right here until Kristen confirms.
Wait,
that
to
she's
your
subscribed.
YouTube?
Not mine, the Shuffles.
Probably not then if she thought it was yours.
Yeah,
Could have won a shirt.
she could have.
And now.
And now, so Kristen, you have officially become our 31st subscriber. Which, Dave, if you remember correctly, our friend Sarah, who's been on the podcast as our side host several times, has said that her mom and her business, the Kick-Ass Glass, will donate 3 shot glasses to us to give away to somebody that is subscribed to the YouTube channel. So, Kristen, you are now officially entered into the running
Okay.
to win 3 shot glasses from the Kick-Ass Glass, which is recycled wine bottles or liquor bottles turned into shot glasses and other sorts of things.
Is it 3 or is it like we get 3 winners and we each get 1?
That's a good question. We can figure that out ourselves, Dave. We can either give 1 to each person or pick 1 winner and they get 3. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, so make sure you subscribe. If you subscribe by the before next week, you'll probably still be entered into the chance to win those because we haven't even gotten them yet. So it's fine. I think that's just about everything. Oh, if you want to see clips from the podcast, you can check my TikTok out. Kristen, don't you have a TikTok?
Mhm.
You want to shout that out?
Oh yeah.
You don't remember the name of that either?
No. Oh, it's the same thing.
Kristen_Keane. There you go.
Yeah.
Follow her on TikTok. Kristen has gone viral a couple times, I think.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
check her out. There you go. But yeah, you can also follow me on TikTok. I think it's just at Joe Sharkey. And I upload clips from the podcast on there. So if you're seeing clips from the podcast and coming to check us out on YouTube, thank you so much for checking us out. Kristen, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's been a pleasure, even though we had a lot of fuck ups throughout the entire thing.
Well, you can just blame me. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll blame you as I always do. That's fine. Well, and we will have you on again, hopefully this time or next time it doesn't go as badly.
I think you should do Keane girl, like I don't know what to call it.
What?
Keane girl segment.
In girl segments.
Have all three of us on at the same time.
Oh, that would be cool. It'd be complicated because there's three of you.
Yeah.
In different parts of the
The world.
the country. But it could
anyways,
happen.
yes,
Once
thank
we
you,
get,
Kristen,
maybe
for joining
if we
us.
get better technology.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you,
And-
Kristen. I'm talking to all of us.
We will be back next week with hopefully a new guest. I messaged somebody who has gone viral more times than Kristen on TikTok. And we hopefully might be getting them on. We'll see what happens. So check back next week for hopefully a brand new guest. But again, thank you, Kristen, for joining us. Everyone,
welcome.
make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that like button. And Dave,
Ring that bell.
ring that bell. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.